Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today. If the sound's a little different, I'm not on my normal setup. I am snowed in away from my studio. So I'm on a slightly different setup, but hopefully to get back to normal in a couple of days. But anyway, you see the title of the video. So I came across a video of Kendall Gill, and this video is from about a year ago, but it's basically saying that it is difficult to play with LeBron James. And I think this is something that we all know, that we've all heard, and even if we hadn't heard it, that we all could deduce just from how LeBron James plays. I feel like when you can only play one way, which we all know that the system is the only way that LeBron James knows how to play, that has to make it difficult, especially when you are not playing your true position. And this is pretty much what Kendall Gill was saying. He was saying that, LeBron James, even though he's a forward, he's the de facto point guard. And so he was basically saying that if you notice, any point guard, with the exception of Kyrie Irving, which Kyrie, I would say, kind of functions more like a two guard, all point guards who have played with LeBron James don't do well. Fanboys, you should know this. And to me, this is another flaw with LeBron James, but not just another flaw with LeBron James. To me, this is another flaw with this whole idea of positionless basketball. Again, to me, aside from the fact that I think most of the great teams from the 90s would destroy most of the great teams from today's era, aside from it being the mentality thing, because I just think today's players are just much more mentally weak in general, I also think the position thing plays a part. I think teams function better, not just teams, anything. I think jobs function better. It could be your job, whether it's McDonald's or whether it's a Fortune 500 company. I believe things function better when there are defined roles for whatever that thing is. And I think basketball is no different. So yeah, like I said, to me, this is not just a flaw of LeBron James, but it is a flaw with the modern era in general. But going back to LeBron James, to me, this is, like Kendall Gill was saying, this makes him hard to play with, the fact that he's a forward playing the de facto point guard position. On top of the fact that, I've talked about this in other videos, LeBron is not the playmaker that people like to make him out to be. Like I said, to me, LeBron James is not half the playmaker that Michael Jordan is. Again, to me, the way Michael Jordan created plays, he created much better opportunities, much more wide open opportunities, much more high field goal percentage chances for his teammates than LeBron James. And why is that? Because Michael Jordan, number one, Michael Jordan was the ultimate threat. So you had to have your focus on Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan used that to maximum capability by literally drawing the attention of the defense, 2, 3, 4 defenders, before dishing it off for usually a wide open look. Whereas we all know LeBron James typically stands at the top of the key and has to wait for players to make their own moves, to create their own opportunities, and he'll get them the ball. You know, once they expend all the energy creating off the ball. And another thing that LeBron James can't do is play off the ball well. And then, so things like this to me also feed in, again, to LeBron James' leadership. To me, a good leader generally are capable of filling all the roles. And again, let's take it back to McDonald's. A good manager at McDonald's can operate anything at the store. So, you know, whatever it is, if he needs to flip burgers, if he needs to do fries, if he needs to be a cashier, generally a great manager, a great leader can fill all the roles. And again, you know, despite this narrative that they like to push about LeBron James being able to play any position, which is not true, about LeBron James being able to guard any position, which is really not true. Just because you have done it before, to me, the definition of being able to do it means that you can do it consistently and at any time. If you say you can guard the center position, that means you need to be able to guard the best centers consistently. If you say you can guard guards, that means you need to be able to guard the best guards consistently. And as we all know, LeBron James had trouble guarding Jason Terry. So no, you can't guard 1 through 5. But yeah, like I was saying, to me, LeBron's being so limited in the way that he can play is another reason why he's not a good leader. Again, you know, talking about Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant. To me, good leaders, they're able to fit into the system multiple ways. You know, we all know that Michael Jordan could play point guard. And when he did play point guard for a short stretch, he averaged nearly a triple-double. We all know that Michael Jordan can create with or without the ball. He can create off the dribble, or he can create opportunities for himself by knowing how to move without the ball. And again, to me, that's a big thing. Moving without the ball, to me, creates so much more opportunities for the offense. It makes the defense have to spend so much more energy. And again, as we all know, you know, with LeBron James, you're not going to have to spend a whole lot of energy on defense. You know, because you only, even when he has the ball, again, when he has the ball, you know that he's either going to put his head down and, you know, drive like a running back to the basket, or if he's looking to pass, he's very stagnant. So you're not going to have to spend a whole lot of energy on the defensive end. But anyway, it's not going to be a long video. Like I said, I just saw this clip with Kendall Gill. And actually, shout out to Man Down Podcast, I believe it is, or Man Down Sports, because I actually saw him cover it maybe a few days ago first, and then I went and checked out the original clip. But yeah, like I said, I think there's something that we all know. You know, LeBron James, not a great teammate, not a great leader. Added to the list, fanboys. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think about Kendall Gill saying, you know, basically because LeBron James is always the de facto point guards, that point guards don't do well playing with LeBron James. You know, especially if it's a good point guard, because they don't get to play their position at all. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. You all have a truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.